am live on Instagram and on um, YouTube. So, hello, 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 hello. It is Monday, and we are here to talk about the name game. So, I hope you all had a great last week. Mondays for me are always a very special day because I feel as though, regardless of what happened last week, Monday is kind of my start over day to get it right, to finish up that to do list that I didn't get done, and just trying to have a better perspective about Mondays all around. And, I never used to think that Mondays were bad until I started listening to other people say they were bad. And somehow, somewhere along the line, I adopted, oh, it's Monday. It's, dreary. I don't want to go. I don't want to do this. And, it's bad. But truly, I'm thankful for every day of the week that I have. So I have started to change my mindset by saying Mondays are awesome. Mondays are great. It's a great start over. And in 2020, I started saying for all of my small business group, we had a weekly small business meetup where it was an accountability session. And we were like every good diet, we start again every Monday. So I like Mondays. But today we are here for the name game. And with the name game, I am doing it as an extension of our friendship summit. So throughout the year, Connected by Heartbeat has several different friendship summits related to different topics. And 2025, we have some that are for men, some that are for women. And we're actually going to do different online versions as well as in-person sessions. So as an extension of that, we're doing the name game. And the reason for the name game is just to nurture relationships and helping people stay connected. Often with social media, though I do love technology, it is causing us to interact less with one another. And we're not as engaged as we once were, human to human, touch to touch, person to person. So it's a way for us to come together and have a little fun in the middle of the week and then play some games and win some prizes. So what I am doing is I came up with like 600 different names. And about 3 weeks ago, we started just separating the names and putting them in here. And what will happen is once I get all the names completed, which will be at the end of December, on January 6th, we will actually start pulling these names out of this box every Monday, Eastern time around 12 o'clock. And if we pull your name, then you actually get to join a call on Wednesdays. And we will get on there, have some fun, introduce ourselves, have some fun games around the name of the week. And actually, I'll give out some prizes as well. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So just listen in. Now, I will say this. If you know you have a name that your mama gave you, then you know it's not in this box. Like you already know it's not in this box, okay? But if you have a middle name, right? I'll even go with a nickname, right? If you have a middle name that can slide on in with the rest of the common names, go ahead and join us on your middle name, right? I don't really want to leave people out, but the fun thing about it is meeting people that have your name. I know for me personally, I always enjoy when I come across another Jessica. And once I met she was a little girl back then, but now she is an adult. Her name is exactly my name, first name and middle name, right? We spell it all the same. And it was a thrill for both of us. And through Facebook has allowed us to keep in contact. So again, I do love technology, but I do think that there is a middle ground when it comes to actually interacting with one another outside of our thumbs. So while I cut up these each week and drop the names in, I said I would come and talk about different aspects of connection and bonds. And this week will be about family bonds. But I left my paper cutter, so give me 1 second and I'm going to grab it. I'll be right back. All right, I'm right here. I just need to grab it. Not far away at all. All right, so I always have my little trusty, dusty paper cutter. So as we chat. So Thanksgiving, I don't know about you, but in my world, in my family, Thanksgiving has always been really pivotal, right? It's been the time that I do have siblings. It's the time that we all come together. At this point, we all have children, families, spouses, all that kind of stuff. And it's been that time that we come together every year. And most of us don't live in the same place. So it's always been really special to come back. At one time, that was the only time we even saw one another on a regular basis throughout the year because of where we live. So we've always really enjoyed that time. So leading up, this is Thanksgiving week, the Monday before Thanksgiving, and I'm really excited. I'll be seeing all of them this week, and I'm really excited about it. But oftentimes, we don't always see our families regularly, right? There are also times where a lot of our family we only see, unfortunately, at funerals. And I know every time I go to one, most of the time we have that conversation, as I'm sure you do with your extended family, to say, when, we really need to meet up other than just funerals, right? So I'm encouraging you today to come up with some ideas where you and your family, whether it's your close family, your immediate family, or extended family, cousins, aunts, great uncles, second, third, fourth, fifth cousins, whatever it is, right? Come up with some ideas so you can connect with them throughout the year. One of the things that I'll share a couple of things that have worked in my family, and perhaps is something that at least sparks an idea that you can try in yours. And that is, again, technology, Zoom calls, right? My siblings and I started doing a weekly call where we would just check in with one another. Again, none of us live in the same place, but it helped us kind of chat through what we were going, what was happening in our lives. We talked sometimes about our kids. Mostly we just sit on the phone and cut up, right? Talk about memories, laughing, talking about different things. Sometimes being honest with each other about some things. And it was really good. So we did that for, I don't know, a couple of years. And I'm adding these on in here. And so that worked out well. Did the same kind of thing with my family. So my extended family. So we were planning as a shoot off from a family reunion to get together and do a cruise for our family reunion. And a lot of people, especially older people or people that just that chose not to, were not going. So we got on a call and just kind of met one another, because even though we're all in a family chat, a lot of us never have met. So it gave us an opportunity to kind of get together and learn a little bit more about one another. And that was a whole lot of fun. And we got a whole lot of inside jokes from that situation. So something else you may want to do. What else have we done? How about just a family dinner, right? How about you just say, hey, cousins, I know it's the middle of the year, but let's meet up. And who all can attend. You're not going to be able to get everybody, so don't get discouraged. You may have some family members that are not as receptive as others, especially those that like to add in an opinion but don't want to add in the work to get the work to organize it. Just do it. Just do it. Because even if it's 3 more people or 4 more people than you would have talked to, that's still connecting with your family. And that's always an awesome thing. So just make sure to make an effort to do it. Phone calls still work, cards, maybe even do you know how you pull names at Christmas? You can even do something like that where do a like a secret, it doesn't even have to be a secret though, but you can even pull names and say, hey, I'm going to connect with Joe. I pulled Joe's name. So I have to commit to connect to Joe 3 times throughout the year, right? That may be calling Joe and saying, hey, cuz, what's up? That might be, reaching out to Uncle Joe through a card. It just doesn't matter what it is, right? It's about the connection. Maybe it's sending pictures. Maybe it's a visit, right? Maybe, hey, this summer when the kids are out of school, I'm going to go visit Uncle Joe and we're going to stay a day with him, right? Or just visit him for the day. So it doesn't matter what you do. Connected by Heartbeat is about the intention of being connected to the people that you love and that are around you. So just come up with some ideas and things that you can do. And even if you just have to start, sometimes people, have good intentions, but they forget, right? So don't get upset. Don't get upset. It's okay. Remember that you're doing it to build a connection, and eventually others will catch on and others will want to do it too. So don't get discouraged, right? You'll find a family member out there that'll reach back out to you the way you're reaching out to everyone else. And I think that's what happens often is that we get discouraged, or we might be the person that we want to, but might be life, right? We all know that. So just don't get discouraged. Keep at it, because family is very precious, and there's nothing like it. There was a quote that I saw from Michael J. Fox. Now, a lot of y'all might not know who that is, but he's an actor. And he was really popular, as I was growing up with Back to the Future and a lot of other things that he was in. But one quote that he said, which I wholeheartedly agree with, is family is not an important thing. It's everything. Okay. So I totally agree with that. Again, my name is Jessica Taylor. I'm with Connected by Heartbeat, where we are about helping build a more connected and emotionally enriched world, helping you come up with ways today to connect with family and friends as we go into this holiday season. Remember, family is not the only people, meaning that that's the people I share bloodline with. Family is who you make it. Family is who you bring into your heart. Family are those people that you feel the closest to and that you call family. So don't be discouraged about what your family looks like. Rejoice and be happy with what you have and nurture what you have with the relationships that you have. So happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a wonderful time with your family, whatever it looks like. And we will see you next Monday as we continue to get ready for the name game.